You know what? Let's put on our Matt Pat goggles. Where's my Matt Pat hat? I don't have one. I've got two hoods on. All right, so we're gonna load up the bong because we live in Washington where it's completely legal. We're gonna take a fat rip, and we are going to put on our Matt Pat hat, our Matt Pat goggles, and our Matt Pat prophylactic, and we are going to that's just a theory. A film theory. The Matrix Resurrections. I'm going to shitpost out The Matrix Resurrections. I'm going to spoil the whole thing because, as we all know, every single time I shitpost something, it becomes real. The spoiler warning, The Matrix Resurrections. So, The Matrix Resurrections opens up with the faint sound of a Rage Against the Machine song in the background. But it's so faint that no one in the audience except maybe me and my version of autism can hear it and figure out which Rage Against the Machine song it is. Then, your host SATOhara takes a fat rip of the bong. The black screen suddenly gets even blacker. And then, this dog pops up. This dog is played by Keanu Reeves. Plot twist, we're not actually in the Matrix. We're in Toby, the Wonder Dog. Rated G for general audiences. Toby looks around for the source of the Rage Against the Machine song and wonders, woof woof, woof 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 woof, but in a Keanu Reeves voice, so it's more like woof woof, woof 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 woof. He looks around, frantically trying to find his owner Bernice, but Bernice is nowhere to be found. Long-nosed Toby sniffs and sniffs and sniffs. Some might say he even sneefs. And fucking looks around for fucking Bernice, but not even the scent of Bernice is in the fucking air. And he knows that if he can't smell Bernice, then Bernice must be in the Matrix Resurrections. So, Toby, the long-nosed fucking dog guy right here, fucking jacks into the Matrix Resurrections and fucking looks for Bernice there, but he discovers that his sense of smell no longer exists because he's no longer a dog when he's jacked into the Matrix Resurrections. No, now, when he's inside the Matrix Resurrections, he is Keanu Reeves with long hair, and he's trying to find Bernice, but inside of the Matrix Resurrections, Bernice is actually Trinity. So long-nosed Toby, who's actually Neo, fucking goes around and is like, hey, I'm gonna fucking try to find my old friends through my psychophlebocologist, fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson, who's played by fucking the entire hip-hop group Brockhampton. Fucking all advised long-nosed Toby, who is played by Keanu Reeves. That in order to find his owner Bernice inside the Matrix Resurrections, that he must rediscover his sense of smell by relearning how to fight. So long-nosed Toby gets into a 13-minute long fist fight with the entire all of Brockhampton. Brockhampton. That's one word, dumbass. So Kevin Abstract comes up and hits fucking Keanu Reeves right in the fucking face, right? And Keanu Reeves' fucking nose just breaks. And fucking, you see in real life, it cuts back to real life where with long-nosed Toby fucking jacked into the Matrix Resurrections. Fuck, I'm not on the right screen for that. And fucking, like, his nose starts bleeding because fucking Kevin Abstract just fucking hit him with the fucking uppercut right in the face, right? And then Dom McLemmon, living up to his name, fucking just dominates and fucking just pile drives fucking Keanu Reeves into the ground. Then Romeo comes up and fucking just hits him with the fucking keyboard, right? And then fucking Joba comes up and he's like, yo, holds his hand out, and fucking Keanu Reeves is like, all right, cool. Grabs his hand, but Joba hits him with the betrayal and throws him into John, who then fucking punches him in the fucking scrotum, fucking knees him in the stomach, and then Hennock comes fucking in HK style, fucking beats the shit out of him. And Merlin comes in, casts some fucking black goddamn magic on his fucking face. And then Bearface, living up to his goddamn name, literally grows a bear for a face and just bites into Keanu Reeves' side. And then it cuts back to fucking Long-Nosed Toby in the real world. And you see the side of Long-Nosed Toby's long snoot just start bleeding, right? And it just goes wild, right? It's fucking insane, right? And then fucking back here, fucking Roberto comes in and just gets a warm glass of milk and just enjoys himself because he's sitting this one out because Roberto, he's done enough. Then Matt comes in with another pile driver. Jabari comes in with another pile driver. Kiko comes in with the swirly. Ashland comes in with the twisting his nipples. And then, fucking in the surprise upset, fucking Amir Vaughn somehow, disgraced ex-Brockhampton member, fucking comes back in and fucking just hits him with his car. And then we cut back to the real world and fucking long-nosed Toby's fucking just fucking coughing and bleeding and shitting and farting and pissing and coming. And it's just, it's doing... Our boy's not doing good. Keanu Reeves is whimpering. And that's when we cut back to The Matrix Resurrections and Morpheus comes in. Morpheus comes in, played by both Lawrence Fishburne and the new guy, like literally trying to like wrestle each other out of the way. And so like Lawrence Fishburne will be like, "Oh yes, Neo, it's been," and then Yaya will like grab him by the neck or like the face and pull his fucking face back and get in front of him and be like, yeah, it's been a while, Neo. And then fucking Lawrence Fishburne will fucking like get him in a headlock and be like, "Yes, Neo, it has been a while. For I, the real Morpheus." And then he gets like fucking punched in like the fucking the fucking throat. And this just goes on forever, right? And then meanwhile, fucking Keanu Reeves inside The Matrix Resurrections, who looks like this now, is just kind of bleeding out from getting the shit kicked out of him by Brockhampton. He's just like, "Man, can we hurry up? What's going on?" And then fucking both the Morpheuses come to like a truce. Both the Morphei. Okay, so fun fact, everybody: plural of Morpheus is not Morpheuses, and it's also not Morpheus. It's Morphei. It's like fungus. It's like fungi. So fuck. So they come to like a temporary truce, and Yaya even like fucking fixes up Lawrence Fishburne's fucking like suit and all that shit. And, you know, like, super respectful and kind and shit. And so they explain the plot. They're like, "All right, Neo, you're not actually in the Matrix again. You're in a special subdivision of the Matrix that was made after we came to the truce with the people. And what happened was this one is full of... we're in the Matrix of cuck porn. And you have to fuck every single person's girlfriend or wife in front of them until they cry in order to find Trinity." And then Keanu Reeves, without breaking any sort of semblance of fucking, like, whatever the fuck Keanu Reeves does, he just goes, "How did I end up in the white person Matrix?" And then fucking has to go and fuck every single fucking person's fucking wife and or girlfriend. And it's just the most gratuitous fucking, like, hardcore porn ever. And you wonder, how the fuck am I in a general fucking movie theater for a G-rated film about Toby the Wonder Dog, where he goes into, let me find the title screen so I can make the joke again. Hang on, it's not funny if I don't do The Matrix Resurrections, and now he's cucking everybody in front of their wives and or girlfriends and or mothers, because some people are into that. How did that happen? I don't know. But that's my theory. Film theory.